Who say does that?
Hello, basketball fans. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Wayne Dedmon is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point. Now here's Allen. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
Inside. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Here's Cleveland. With the step back. And it's Garland on the drive. On the take. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too. And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
It's stolen by Garland. Here's the break. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Garland going to have to use those quick hands, and he does so that time to get the steal.
Oladipo outside. Hero outside. Over Mitchell. That one a little long.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Mobley throws it down.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. Will it go? And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And it's Allen who slams it home.
And that size and versatility make Jared Allen so hard to defend.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Hero driving in, and good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Oladipo with the ball. Hero outside. Six on the shot clock. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers leading. To the inside. Allen. Uneasy two on the layup.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Mobley with the block. And Mitchell launches it from deep. It's another three for Cleveland.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's LeVert. Rebounded by Butler. The Heat have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Adebayo passes to Butler. Kicks it to Hero. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Adebayo finds Hero. The 3 is up. LeVert with a rebound. Outside Garland.
Bam's height and wingspan just smothering up the offense now.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hunting. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And let's take a look at Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard. Butler passes to Oladipo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Here's Garland outside for LeVert. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Garland for 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Mitchell against Oladipo. Outside Butler. Back to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Butler double team. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here we go, all alone.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. The Heat have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Adebayo, a screen on LeVert. Butler passes to Adebayo. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That'll be a second foul of the game. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Garland for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 9. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Throws it up high, and it's Allen who slams it home.
You could put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
And it's Butler off the drive, and it's Butler with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Kicks it to Hero. The three is up. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Garland against Hero. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Mobley outside. Clock at 4. From behind the arc. Doesn't go that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
We've got 22 seconds left in the half. Hero against Garland. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Here's Mobley. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. He takes it in, and Adebayo slams it in.
Well, the energy on Bam's drive to the basket is really something the defense has to contend with. Hard to slow him down.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Stevens in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Martin misses. Cleveland has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. And the shot goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Nice to have a big guy that gets out, runs wide, and can finish on the break. Kevin Love showing it there.
Outside Robinson. Pure from 3-point range. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Rubio passes to Love. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Martin. Can't get it to drop. And Cleveland the other way now. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Here's Okoro. It's hauled in by the Heat. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Here's Lowry. Banked it in off the glass.
Lowry showcasing his ability to do damage on the inside.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Stevens. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clock at 6. Fast break Miami. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Strus up top. Pass to Lowry from the arc. And the Heat, another three.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Here's Love. Second chance shot. Lopez can't hit. And it's Miami's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Martin finds Strus down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
That free throw good from Lowry.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Oladipo. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
A minute 42 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Yurt Sevens checked in for Dedmon. And it's Miami's ball. 11 unanswered points for him. Hero for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019, and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
Allen with a screen on Hero. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. And here's Garland. It's tipped. Butler with a steal. Offensive rebound. Now Adebayo. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Now Hero. He's got 7. Adebayo up top. Kicks it to Hero. And he lays it up and in. Hero's got 9.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Now here's Garland. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back in the...
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. The Marriott 7 out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Ooh, stolen by Allen. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
That evens the score.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Pass to Allen. Over Adebayo. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
LeVert passes to Allen. Now here's Mitchell. Butler covering.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Oladipo finds Hero. Butler on the wing. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Mobley, right side Mitchell. LeVert goes against Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
We'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Oladipo against Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Takes the 3. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 4 assists in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Adebayo with it. He's picked up by Garland. And that's an intentional foul. Cleveland calls timeout. Oladipo outside. Outside for Butler. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Allen.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Mitchell, good.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Mitchell against Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers on the break. That puts them in the lead. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Hero. Oh, rejected by Allen.
And Jared Allen in great position that time and just looking to swat that shot away.
The Heat have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Butler up top, covered by Mobley. Looking to get back on track. Money!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Outside Mitchell.
Oh, he nails it! It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins. They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Oladipo against Mitchell. Hero outside. Ooh, can't get the double clutch layup to drop.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And so it's the Cavaliers who come out.
Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. There's Van Vliet. Siakam outside. A 3-ball. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Heat out offense. Here's Oladipo, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Well, you can see that Oladipo has the ability to get himself to the interior, and he's never going to shy away from contact either.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys will see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
And here is Hero, following the 3-pointer by Siakam. Outside Butler. Shoots from the high post. Misses off the right iron. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Van Vliet passes to Achua. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Fires the 3. Miami no good on that time either. Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Anunoby no good. For Miami, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Oladipo has it in the corner. The pass to Dedmon from the baseline. The shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no up. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Butler, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Anunoby. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Oladipo taking his time here. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Here's Oladipo. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Pass to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, there's a solid handle that Jimmy Butler is working with, and his ability to create with the ball in his hands becoming special.
Siakam a screen on Oladipo. Now that one from Van Vliet. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Kept alive.
Never one to shy away from contact, willing to mix it up on the glass. Go to work, Jimmy Butler.
Now here's Van Vliet. On the wing, Barnes. Passes to Achua. And stolen by Dedmon. To the paint. It's deflected. Van Vliet with it. Butler covering. Nobody near Barnes. Miami grabs the miss. 30 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Hero. Back to Oladipo. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And Oladipo kicks to Adebayo. With 1 on the clock, Anunoby sends it back. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So for Toronto right now, underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Now Dedmon, following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. The kick out to Oladipo. Five on the clock. Outside, Hero. From 17 feet out. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Heroes got the first basket of the second quarter for the Heat. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league, and worked his way up from video coordinator.
The Heat trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And a wide open look for Siakam. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Hero. He dishes it to Dedmon. It's hauled in by Achua. Toronto leading by 3. Siakam, a good look. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Butler goes in, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Butler, no good. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
My goodness, it's hard to stay with Oladipo in transition. The speed, the quickness can be overwhelming.
Oladipo against VanVleet. Here's Barnes, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold. Already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
That free throw good from Butler.
Jimmy Butler clearly thrives in an environment that lives and breathes and embraces toughness.
In Toronto, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Down low. Stolen. One-on-one fast break. It's tipped. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Hero finds Adebayo. It's good. This game is all even.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Siakam a screen on Oladipo. And the pass to Siakam. Here's Barnes. And Oladipo pulls it down. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. While their pass to Adebayo. Over Siakam. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Van Vliet up top. Guarded by Oladipo. On the wing, Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Hero. Offensive rebound.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
Oladipo outside. Kicks it out to Hero. Driving in. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Hero's got the game tied up here for Miami. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Anunoby has the open look. It's good from long range. Anunoby's got 9.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now Hero. Butler sets a screen for Hero. And slam dunk by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
And a close game so far through the first. Thanks for the great interview, David.
Your Miami Heat, 24. The Raptors, 25.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Backcourt pair will be Lowry and Strus. Martin is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Robinson in at the small forward. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now here is Lowry. Strus passes to Yurtseven. And he makes that one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
A nice shot by Flynn.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Lowry against Flynn. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Strus. The Heat need to get a shot off. Robinson misses. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And the dunk by Boucher.
You can see the wingspan, the gifted athleticism of Mr. Chris Boucher. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Outside Lowry. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Lowry against Flynn. Pass to Boucher. Back to Flynn. Outside Porter. Toronto needs to get off his shot. A baseline J. Boucher's shot is off.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Good save it. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Raptors leading by 5. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Boucher with a screen on Lowry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Yurtsevin. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside Flynn. Trent outside. And there's the pass to Boucher. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Heat trail by 5. Outside Lowry. Inside. Yurtsevin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Yurtsevin's got 6.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Flynn. He's got 5. Pass to Boucher. And again, Toronto no luck. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Robinson passes to Yurtsevin. Boucher in the post. Defended by Strus. Back to Boucher. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. And the Raptors lead by 5.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And it goes down 2 points. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
Flynn against Lowry. Trent with the wide open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Outside for Martin. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Substitution on the court.
And stolen by Siakam. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. After. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5. Now here's Butler. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Barnes with it. Butler covering. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And here's Barnes for three. Not going to go that time. And Miami the other way now. And Oladipo, here we go. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, Victor Oladipo gets a step and leaves no doubt. Look out below, gentlemen.
The deep three from Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Hero. Miami trailer. And Oladipo kicks to Hero to take the lead. And again, Miami with the triple.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Hero. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And here is Hero. After Gary Trent Jr. made the last three-pointer. Hero against Trent. Here's Butler. That one off the back iron and out. Butler against Barnes. Misses from close range. Hero on the wing. Oladipo against Anunoby. Outside, Hero. Lock at 6. Back to Oladipo. There's the drive. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. Nice delivery there.
Miami with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket. Pass to Butler. They kick out to Oladipo. And he's good on the three ball. Oladipo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oladipo getting more confident in these big-time moments, demands the basketball and finds a way to score.
Deep. And Oladipo pulls it down. Heat leading by 3. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Trent passes to Siakam. From outside, off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Outside, Hero. Barnes against Butler. The kick out to Oladipo. Hero passes to Adebayo. And it comes off the front of the rim. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Here's Achua. And again, Toronto no up. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Miami now. They're on a 13-5 run. Hero pitch to Oladipo. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And stolen by Butler. He dishes it to Oladipo. And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
God keep our land glorious and free.
So Cleveland will get first possession. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. And the shot is good by Garland.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. Siakam for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. There's the triple, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Wasting no time, Donovan is never afraid to fire.
And that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Now here's LeVert. Here's Allen, rejected by Siakam.
Siakam does a great job of contesting and altering shots. That time gets the block.
Achua gets the bucket.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Outside Garland. Driving inside. Pass to Allen. Wide open look. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Hits the trifecta.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Garland against Van Vliet. Outside for LeVert. Mobley down low. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Van Vliet. 4-3. That shot off the mark. And here's the fast break. Pass to LeVert. Achua against Mobley. Soft touch off the glass.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Van Vliet with it. Here's Siakam, right wing. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, BA, going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great second year.
Here's Garland. LeVert outside. Garland, the pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Siakam. Good on the bucket. Siakam's got 5 now.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Outside Mitchell. Outside for LeVert. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Mobley. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Achua. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It it was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside for Mitchell. Takes it inside. Shots blocked.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Pass to Barnes. Van Vliet up top. Allen defending. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Takes a three. Cavaliers with the rebound. 17 seconds left in the opening quarter. LeVert outside. Outside Garland. Offline with a three. And a fast break now for the Raptors. It's all tied in Toronto. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Allen can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Got a hand on it. Garland against Van Vliet. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Inside, Van Vliet. Here's Achua. And the layup falls. Achua's got 7.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Outside for LeVert. Back to Garland. Going inside. LeVert outside. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Van Vliet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Fires the 3. And Van Vliet again missing. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Achua. Van Vliet outside. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
Siakam hits them both. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Mitchell misses.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him. It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
And so here is Toronto following the score by Cleveland. The kick out to VanVleet. Back to Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. VanVleet outside. There's the 3. Nice D from Garland. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. The kick out to VanVleet. It's Barnes on the wing. Rejected by Allen. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Gets the 3 to fall. And now just a 1-point Raptor lead.
On that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
3-pointer, VanVleet. He drops it from range. VanVleet's got 6.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Mitchell finds LeVert. Here's the floater. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Raptors out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just... And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Stevens in at the 3.
And credit the big fella, Kevin Love, getting up and down.
Here's Flynn, covered by Rubio. And here's Porter outside. No luck on that one.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Lopez in the post. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Robin Lopez leaving nothing to chance there with the dunk.
Outside Porter. Here's Flynn, covered by Rubio. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Okoro, covered by Boucher. Okoro, no good. Well, the Raptors shooting a solid 47%. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Tries a 10-footer. The putback. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Rubio. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has gotten his second bucket.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Flynn on the attack. Here's Trent. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Rubio. Outside for Love. Drives to the hoop. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Exploiting a weakness in the defense, Kevin Love puts it on the floor and draws the foul.
And so he makes both from the line.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Porter's shot is off. The Cavs have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Rubio. Pass to Lopez. And they'll get another chance.
Otto Porter with the reach to get that one. He gobbled it up.
Nice shot by Stevens.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
For Toronto, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Flynn, covered by Rubio. And here's Porter outside. Rubio with the rebound. The Cavs have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
And you know what? That play doesn't happen a few years ago. Rubio's a lot stronger now.
Here's Flynn, covered by Rubio. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Lopez. Pass to Stevens. The shake. He's off on the layup. Toronto's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Trent. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
Good work by Gary Trent Jr. to get in tight and draw the foul. He's at his best when he's assertive.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Rubio against Van Vliet. Here's Okoro. Out to the right wing. And there's the drive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And here's Siakam for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
Becoming more consistent with his shot. Siakam forcing the defense to come out and guard him.
Okoro, no good. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. This one for 3. Siakam, no good. Pass to Rubio. Lopez with it. Here's Stevens. To the middle. 3 seconds left. It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 3 quarters of play and a close one. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Garland for 3. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. 4 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. That one off the back iron and out.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Garland finds LeVert. Outside for Mitchell. Here he goes. And no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Now here's Anunoby. Achua passes to Van Vliet. Achua inside. He's checked by LeVert. Nifty move. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Mitchell. Oh, hammer it home.
That hurt.
And that one is hammered home.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Looking to get it going. Pass to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Now Allen jacks up a 3. Achua with a rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. Van Vliet covering. And Allen gets it to go. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He was calm but confident. He asked them to be quicker getting to their offense and intense on D. He said, we're right there. We have to get some quick hitters and then pressure the ball. He knows they're low on time, but he sees a way back.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. And again, no good by Toronto. And here comes Cleveland. They picked up 11 straight. Garland, the pass to Allen. Siakam against Mobley. Out to Garland. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. On target from range.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Garland. Now Allen. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. From downtown. That shot is off. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Pass to Siakam. LeVert goes against Barnes. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to LeVert. Now here's Garland. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The shot by LeVert, no good. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Barnes. Mobley grabs the board.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. It'll be the Heat off the tip. A look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Cleveland moving the ball around. It's stolen by Adebayo. There's Hero with the three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And here's Cleveland. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Here's Mitchell, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
He hits both from the stripe. Richard, we see so many high-scoring matchups in this league, and tonight will likely be the exact opposite of that.
Well, and that's what happens when you get two defensive-minded teams going against each other. They don't make mistakes, they communicate at a high level, and they play with a ton of heart. I expect this to be a physical, grinded-out kind of game.
Kind of old school then.
Who doesn't love some old school?
That's right. Here's Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Garland after the Heat pick up two. And a miss there on the triple. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Hero kicks to Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. And there's the drive, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now, here's Oladipo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And so he makes both from the line.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Now, here's Mitchell. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Mitchell passes to Allen. Mobley outside. To the left wing. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 7.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. LeVert kicks to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. From deep three-point range. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And the great Dwayne Wade in attendance here in Miami.
Yeah, a three-time champion with the Heat helped bring them their first banner. In this town, that man is world.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
The wide open look here for Garland. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Dedmon finds Hero. And there it is for him.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Out to the right wing. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Lets it go. 6 to shoot. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Hero. Out to the wing. And here's Adebayo outside. That shot no good. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Adebayo, and it's Oladipo in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Now here's Butler. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Up top, Hero takes the 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Count that one from Mobley.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his own arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It was pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Rebound by the Heat.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Hero attacking. From deep, Adebayo. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Here's Mitchell. It's LeVert on the wing. And no good that time. And Miami the other way now. Stolen by Mitchell. LeVert with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Garland the pass to LeVert. Oladipo with the block.
I mean, you're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
Now here's Oladipo. He kicks it to Dedmon. Fires the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Mitchell finds LeVert.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Oladipo dishes to Butler. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got his first bucket of the night.
And in the paint, Butler really excels. He's got the agility and power needed to beat the defense.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Mitchell against Butler. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Oladipo against Mitchell. Dedmon a screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Garland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Butler with the steal. For the finish. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
A do-it-all guy for several teams now. Jimmy buckets in full effect.
And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Oladipo. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Butler.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Garland kicks to LeVert. 41 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Mitchell.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Now Oladipo. Outside Butler. And it's sent back by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. Having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find.
And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective.
The previous play is under
real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Rubio with it. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for Cleveland, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Okoro. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Stevens in at the 3. Here's Lowry. The pass to Dedmon. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here is Okoro. Shoots. Rubio misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
That one drops for him. Dedmon's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Miami. Cavaliers leading, and they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yurtseven's checked in for Miami. Now, here's Rubio. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he drives in. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Lowry. And Miami shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Robinson passes to Strus. Back to Robinson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Martin with the screen for Lowry. Pass to Yurtseven. Now, here's Strus. For the lead, outside for Robinson. Lopez with the steal.
Yeah, even I saw that one being telegraphed. The defense all over it.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Stevens, the pass to Lopez. Here's Stephens, now recovering. It's stolen by Martin. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. Outside for Martin. From deep. Hands it from downtown. Martin's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Passes it to Okoro. Driving inside. That one no good. And the Heat going the other way now. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Martin from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And Mitchell drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Oladipo. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. Oladipo's got 5 now.
Excellent display of timing on the catch and shoot there. Oladipo plays quick but smart.
Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Garland. Mitchell outside. With the drive, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
The pass to Hero. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Shoots. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Allen a screen on Hero. The drive by Garland. Here's Allen. Mitchell outside. Going inside. Garland kicks to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outside Butler. Buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Heat out front. They lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. The wings set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Adebayo against Mobley. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Heat lead by 4.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Mitchell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Left side, Hero. Bucket is good.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
Outside Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Mobley outside. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Mitchell. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
The kick out to Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Oladipo.
The defense of Allen, it will continue to earn him quite a bit of money.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Garland kicks to LeVert. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist here tonight. Mitchell against Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Oladipo. Just 4 to shoot. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
And that's what happens when you play in attack mode. Oladipo doesn't take no for an answer.
Cavaliers trailing. Now, here's Mitchell. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Butler against Mitchell. Outside Garland. Into the lane. Here's Allen. Lays it up and banks it in. Allen's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Nice pass right there from Garland. Love seeing that selfless attitude.
Oladipo outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Hero sets the pick for Butler. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possession.
LeVert against Oladipo. Back to LeVert. 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Allen. And staying with the play, Allen.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Butler deciding where to go with it. 1:19 left in the fourth. Deadman a screen. There's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Allen on the wing. Defended by Butler. Here's Mitchell. Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. And it's Butler missing.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeVert the pass to Garland. Oh, good with the triple. Here's Miami now, trailing by 5. Here's Butler. Yes!
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
There's Hero with a 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him.
It's Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Oladipo in at the one. Achua with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And Miami has possession. After the basket by Toronto. Dedmon, good.
Smart around the rim. Dedmon has the physical skills and the touch to be pretty effective from there.
Siakam outside. Achua inside. Working on Dedmon. Achua can't hit.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Outside Butler. We played just over a minute here in the first. Adebayo from long range. Drains the triple.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Dedmon. Second shot opportunity, and that one drops for him.
Dedmon using his length that time on the offensive end.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Van Vliet against Oladipo. And Anunoby for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Butler. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Hero outside, 5 to shoot, pass to Dedmon. It's good. Dedmon's got 6.
And Tyler Hero with another great look, just understanding where his teammates are.
To the paint. Here's Anunoby. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
You got to get in front of Oladipo or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Oladipo against Van Vliet. And Anunoby for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Now here's Oladipo. Unloads. And no good trying to use the glass. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. To the middle. Adebayo with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Butler can't get it to go. Toronto trailing. And Anunoby for 3. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 11.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Hero with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Back to Adebayo. Toronto grabs the miss.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires from deep. Barnes. Tipped back in for 2.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Oladipo against Van Vliet. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Out to Oladipo. Now here's Hero. Into the lane. Here's Dedmon. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one. To the inside. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Over Butler. And that one's long. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Raptors out in front, up by 4.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors USA team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Oladipo finds Hero. Back to Oladipo. Hero on the wing. Puts up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. All right, Brent, how about what Tyler Hero brings to the table?
Well, Tyler is such a huge part of why the Heat had so much success last season, coming off the bench with unbelievable consistency, and he shot the 3 as good as ever, raised that scoring average up. This guy is not an all-star yet, but he's on the fringe, BA.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Lets it fly. Hero with another miss. Toronto has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. The 3 from Barnes. Pure from three-point range. Barnes has got 5 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Butler passes to Oladipo. Out to the wing. Hero outside. Outside for Butler. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Down low. Kicks it out to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam from the high post. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And now a 9-point Toronto lead.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Oladipo against Van Vliet. Here's Dedmon. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm up for it.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Now you look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot.
Butler hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Van Vliet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kicks it out to Siakam. Outside Barnes. Clock at 6. Siakam pass to Barnes. Unable to get that one. Good D by Adebayo. For Miami, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Butler finds Hero. That 3's off the mark. Toronto has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Shot from the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out. Miami trailing. Here's Butler. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Lets the three fly. That shot off the mark. And Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Dedmon. Outside for Butler. Oladipo outside. With the drive. Back to Butler. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Butler against Barnes. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
And here's Van Vliet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Kicks it out to Siakam. Oladipo against Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Butler with a steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Adebayo. Barnes with the rebound. Here's Siakam. Oh, they need this. Here's Anunoby. What a play! He drains it. And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Setting the floor for Miami. Lowry and Strus are the guards. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. Here's Lowry. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
The Raptors with a lead. Here's Flynn. Pass to Porter. The three. And he recovers it. Back to Flynn. Inside. Second chance effort. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And the free throw, no good. And the Heat shooting just 35% from the floor. Lowry, the pass to Yurtseven. And he converts the layup. Yurtseven's gotten his first bucket of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Gets the three ball to go. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Lowry outside. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. 90 seconds into the second half now. Can't nail the jumper. Here's Flynn. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Lowry with it. And it's Boucher picking him up. Martin, the pass to Yurtseven. Shoots. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Toronto has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the paint. He's covered by Yurtseven. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Omer Yurtseven.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He hits the second from the line. And Miami has possession. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Strus's shot is off. Toronto has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And the basket by Trent.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Lowry. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Porter. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." PA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Pass to Robinson. They need this. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Now Trent from deep. And it's Martin with the rebound. Lowry against Boucher. For 3, Robinson. Rebound by the Raptors. Porter finds Boucher. Here's Trent. And the layup is good off the glass. Trent's got 6 points.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Lowry. He's guarded closely. Another shot. The shot no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Steps back to the inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. It's Barnes on the wing. Butler covering. Barnes no good.
You watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
And that one falls for Hero.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Outside for Butler. Launches a 3. Miami, no good that time either. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Barnes in the post. He's guarded by Hero.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Raptors.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Outside Butler. Just 3 on the clock. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Raptors. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And their coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
And Miami has possession. Outside for Butler. Driving to the basket. And it's Butler with the jam.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Oladipo against Van Vliet. Left side, Anunoby. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. The three-pointer off the mark. Tipped. He's got a clear path. Dedmon, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Oladipo. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. And it's in there.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Now Van Vliet. Three-pointer. And the Raptors miss again. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Butler with the ball. Siakam covering. Butler good. And now just a 5-point Toronto lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Miami with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Pass to Dedmon. Adebayo with it. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Van Vliet with it. From deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Siakam, pass to Achua. Jacks up a 3. And Pascal Siakam hits from deep. And the Raptors lead by 5.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Hero for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Anunoby for 3. And the Raptors get it back. Achua gets the bucket.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Outside Butler. 1:27 left to play in the fourth. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Pass to Achua. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Toronto grabs the miss. Now here's Siakam. Butler covering. Anunoby against Adebayo. Van Vliet on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Now the Raptors with it. They lead by 7. Counted from distance.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Back to Adebayo. Looking to win the run. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Outside Anunoby. Siakam outside. Back to Anunoby. From deep three-point range. Ooh, he buries it.
Oh, so staggering display of range here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry.
often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front court and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. Now Van Vliet after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Barnes can't get it to go. Garland against Anunoby.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Garland against Van Vliet. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Plenty of space. And again, Toronto no luck.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. The drive by Mitchell. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now, here's Trent. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. So hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays. He can get downhill. He can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
And so here's Toronto following the score by Cleveland. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Garland looking it over. Driving the lane. Here's Mobley. Stolen by Van Vliet. Stolen by LeVert. High post Allen. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Outside Garland. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Well, just high-quality transition opportunity right there from Fred VanVleet. This guy is so reliable to make the plays necessary in transition.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 7.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
VanVleet against Garland. Barnes outside. And it's Trent in the corner. Back to Barnes. VanVleet attacking. Clock at 4. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. On the wing, Anunoby. VanVleet against Garland. Siakam.
At almost 7 feet and with tremendous energy, Jarrett Allen has the tools to be elite on the defensive end.
Siakam for 3. And stolen by Mobley. Up there for Allen.
No, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Van Vliet looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Well, Fred Van Vliet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
And stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's what you call great instincts and being opportunistic on the defensive end. Nice steal by Mobley.
Trent, that's a 2-pointer. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all.
Your Cavaliers, Houston team. Let's give it up.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Cleveland.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And Mitchell launches it from deep. No good on the quick 3. A finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Garland with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Raptors trail by 6. Van Vliet outside. And he makes good on the layup. Van Vliet's got 8.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Garland with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Back to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. He takes...
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Van Vliet against Garland. Trent with the wide open look. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Mitchell against Trent. Mobley kicks to Garland. High post Allen. Yep, that one goes. Allen's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Doors with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Raptors on defense. Jared Allen making his last shot. Count it. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Now Van Vliet. 8 points for him. On deep, Trent. Mobley with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now Van Vliet following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Nobody near Barnes. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Mobley the pass to Allen, and stolen by Barnes. Here's Trent. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Here's Van Vliet after the made shot from Evan Mobley. LeVert grabs the miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. Finished off the break. Van Vliet's got 10.
If you are a small guard like Fred Van Vliet, that floater game is an absolute must. What pretty touch.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Siakam kicks to Trent. From downtown, Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Stolen by Van Vliet. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The vertical of OG and Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Good on both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... Thank you, David. And we'll be...
Your Cavaliers, 29. The Raptors, 24.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Precious Achiuwa. Young is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Benton in at the shooting guard. The kick out to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Young's got the first basket of the third quarter for Toronto.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
Wade outside. Pass to Okoro. Over to the wing. Here's Stevens. Kicks it to Okoro. And Cleveland turns it over again.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Now here's Porter. D right on him. For the tie. Young's shot is off.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Okoro. Here's Wade. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Now here's Flynn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Here's Flynn. The Cavaliers making the shot. Now the pass to Achua. Off target from three-point range. Rubio with it. Picked up by Flynn. Out to the right wing. Here's Stevens. Nailed from three-point land. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Well, Coro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Young inside. Wade is covering. It's Porter outside. He can't get that one to fall. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Rubio finds Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Wade, right side. Lobbed up there for Love.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Down low, stolen by Wade. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Okoro wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Rubio dishes to Love. Another three for Cleveland.
Well, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
Rubio against Flynn. Outside Porter. It's up a three. Hits it from three-point range. Porter's got his second bucket tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Steffens. Here he goes. From outside the arc. And another three for Cleveland.
And Kevin Love knows his role so well. This guy is always looking to find space and spread the court with his ability to knock down shots.
Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Mitchell. To the left side wing. Mobley wide open. The offensive rebound, Allen. Mobley kicks to Garland. Back to Mobley for the three. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
To the middle, here's Anunoby, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Trips down the breakaway slam.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Up top, Garland. Covered by Van Vliet. Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Passes it to Trent. Barnes outside. Back to Trent. 4 on the shot clock. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
When you see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell, boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
And here is Van Vliet.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to Garland, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
On deep. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 10. Barnes with it. Garland picks him up. Van Vliet outside. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Yeah, this guy is cooking right now. Fred Van Vliet has found his rhythm, and the defense better step up here.
Mitchell outside. 1:43 left in the game.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Off target with his 3. Mitchell with it. Driving inside. LeVert with a wide open look. Allen passes to LeVert. He kicks it to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. From the arc. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Van Vliet finds Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Trent with it. No one near him. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Oh, the scoring ability of Gary Trent Jr. makes it difficult on defenders to guard against that mid-range. My goodness, that was sweet.
Garland against Van Vliet. A drive by Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Cleveland with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to LeVert. Now, Garland. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed.